What's your name?
Hi, I'm Bambi. Bambi LeFist.
Bambi LeFist.
Yeah.
Here's Bambi.
So I was
Kiss, kiss.
living in this poker place, which was also a swingers place on the weekend.
Wow.
This bed I was sleeping in, right next door to the bed, it was like this double glory hole Venetian blind thing.
What the fuck?
So I'm like waking up there. Like, it was pretty nice. Like, it's full bar and kitchen and pool and everything.
And glory hole.
Oh, they had like this crazy tattoo studio upstairs.
Sick.
Oh, that's another story. But yeah, so I met Corey Feldman, and then I was kind of unhappy at this swingers poker place that I was living at, and so Corey kind of came and rescued me. He's like, "You can come live at my house." I'm like, "Yeah, sweet."
So what I would do is I was like, I'll protect you, I'll help you. I was like Captain Save-A-Ho. I had a cape in the back. I would go to strip clubs and I'd be like, you don't belong here. I can help you. I can stop this. I would get girls out of porn. I would get girls out of stripping. I would get girls out of...
this swingers poker place that I was living at, and his girlfriend's lovely, and we get along like a house on fire.
Yep.
And he had like a big cool mansion, and yeah, it was sweet. So it was, I think, 2013, 2014.
Yep.
I lived in America for like sort of 2 months at a time.
Yep.
Like some weird stuff was happening with him, and he's first mentioned like the Illuminati.
Yes.
And I'm like, are you just being a bit weird or what? But
Yep.
then, cops are turning up at his house. I can't remember, it's like this TV show where they basically report a house, say all this crazy stuff's going on. And so police turned up a couple of times, and then it made it to this show, like helicopters came around and everything.
Corey Feldman got swatted a few nights ago. There's a random camera already in place when the cops show up.
It's a stringer service that they listen to police scanners and then they send cameras out.
I've seen tons of stringer video where they're not already there when the scene starts, right?
Maybe the police took their time because it was Corey Feldman.
Maybe. No, because there's... There's a helicopter there, and there's a few cops. You can hear the helicopter, and you can see the couple cops, and then all randomly, you see Corey in a bathrobe walk out with his hands raised, right? You see some, like, chicken lingerie standing at the door holding his dog. They get frisked or whatever, right? Then, when Corey's when he finished getting frisked and he goes to, like, be interviewed by cops, he clearly looks directly at the camera that's hidden in the bushes, like, hey, did you get the shot? Okay, cool, and then moves on. I'm gonna state my case on this one, Harvey. I think Corey Feldman swatted himself.
He just made his autobiography.
Yeah.
So he like gave me the autobiography to read before it was even printed up. I didn't get too far through it. I'm sure it was really good.
Holy shit.
You had like a prime opportunity to read something that was...
Oh, that hurts my stomach.
Yeah. He's like, well, how's the feedback? You're like, yeah, the cover's pretty.
But I had...
The Lost Boys was good, eh?
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
I had what's that? What are those news people called?
Fox? E! News?
E-News, no,
No.
fucking...
Actual people?
TMZ?
TMZ.
TMZ.
Is that TMZ?
TMZ.
The other one.
Ah.
But
TMZ.
they were
That's the one-
contacting me, and they're like, we want to know the dirt. We want to know everything. Like, we know that you
Really?
lived with him. And I'm like, yeah, how much are you going to pay me?
Yes,
I'm
good.
like, I've got lots to say.
Yeah, good.
So, but then it's like, I don't know. Do I talk about all the things that happen behind closed doors? But like,
What do you mean behind closed doors? Like, okay, so
Whatever you're comfortable
So now-
with.
I was,
Yeah.
I was like,
We don't have the money that the news companies do.
it's so far
but
in
if
the
you want to
past.
set this podcast on fire,
It's so far in the past. Like, he was lovely to me.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Let me into his house and stuff. But then, also like a bit of a jerk as well. And
Really?
I don't really agree with like everything that they did. It was like a little bit cultish.
Really?
Why are you guys wearing bathrobes?
These aren't bathrobes. These are ceremonial robes of our people.
Wait, are you guys part of a cult or something?
Of course not.
Like,
like him or his...
well, like, okay, so there were lots of orgies that happened at his house.
With the coke and the nitrous oxide and the naked Corey Feldman.
It's just a fun bunch of people having a good time.
So Captain Save-A-Ho. We get girls out of porn. I would get girls out of stripping. I would get girls out of Playboy because I didn't want them to think that they didn't have other options.
Okay.
Because
Corey is a professional party thrower now.
That's right. Corey throws sexy parties, and anyone can come as long as they have $250.
No, not sex parties. Love parties.
Love parties.
That's
My bad.
right. Charlie Sheen throws sex parties. I throw love parties.
What's the difference?
Lots of orgies that happen at his house, and like just I guess a manipulation to get some girls to do it was a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Made you feel a bit gross.
So this is
at one stage I was literally laying on the bed. I'm like, are we gonna have this orgy or not? And there's this fucking young chick like pretty much crying in the corner. I'm like, it's really killing my vibe.
Yeah.
So is this like because he's obviously? Do you think it's part of damage from the past from being child actors and that?
Or do you
sort of
think
stuff?
Corey was just using his fame to manipulate people?
I think he just wanted to bang heaps of chicks. Nothing wrong with that. But it's like, just get chicks that are more into it. And then, having his girlfriend walk out the girl that's pretty much crying in the corner, taking her downstairs and be like, you're in a safe place, a happy place, a safe environment.
Very culty.
And hearing that, I'm like, that's so culty. Like, can we just have an orgy or what?
So you're
not here to chat, guys. Fuck. Busy lady.
That's
there's no like you've maintained a friendship with Corey at all, or
his girlfriend Courtney, like she's cool, but all my social media is deleted and stuff. But then even like some of my other girlfriends, like from Perth, they went and stayed with him as well, and they sort of went through same weird orgy situations.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe he is the Illuminati. That's his cult.
Do you think it's through his?
I think he's just kind of shit at orgies. I need to do a tutorial 101 with Bambi LeFist, how to have an orgy successfully. Number 1, get rid of that crying chick in the corner. It's killing everyone's vibe.
Number 2, willing participants.
So you were involved in these said orgies?
Yeah, duh.
So
I'm not sitting in the corner crying.
Yeah, okay. So that's really because this is a side of Corey that I didn't. I used to look at it and go, wow, I can use him as a pinnacle of an example to like what's wrong with pedophilia and stuff in Hollywood. But that sort of casts a bit of a shadow over his opinion. And so was this a weekend thing? Right, it's a weekend orgy time.
Yeah. Every second weekend when he didn't have his kid.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. This is fucking mind-blowing.
He had like his little Corey's Angels thing going. I don't know if he's still doing that. And
his girlfriend's completely fine with this? Like she's part of it?
Yeah, I think she's really...
brainwashed?
Super brainwashed, hoodwinked into
Probably
it.
part of it.
I saw the non-brainwashed side of her, and then I saw the other side, and I'm like, you really
kind of
do
Charles
this?
Manson-y.
Really?
They're all like, they're married and loved up, and I don't know. You do what you want.
Hello.